library app is something we're looking forward to in 2019. We're still in beta testing right now, so we're testing it out amongst each other and with other libraries to make sure that when we're ready to drop it, it's 100% usable. But we're really excited for it to come out, and we should be seeing it in early 2019. The app will allow you to place books on hold, see what you have checked out, renew items, keep track of what programs you've registered for at the library, get little pop-up notifications when your books have renewed or need to be renewed, get reminders when you've signed up for a program, be able to search for items in the library and read reviews of those items and sign up for when your author's favorite book comes out, that sort of thing. So it's sort of one-stop shopping for library stuff, and right now we don't offer anything like that. This particular app is made by the same company that provides our integrated library system. So what the system you use in the library to look for books or to check out, that company provides this app. So it's going to work really well with the technology we already offer here. Saying that Santa doesn't need to bring me anything for the next couple of years, because this is the biggest gift this library has ever received. So our new library is going to start construction in fall of 2019. The location will be right across from the police station, in the location where the Parks and Rec building is now. Parks and Rec is moving to the old Boys and Girls Club. The Senior Center and the Parks and Rec department are going to be housed together in that new Shelby Township Activities Center. And then the library will go there. We'll overlook the park on one side and that nice grove of trees on the other. And it'll be nice because we'll be on the municipal campus with all the other Shelby Township departments. So, you can pay your water bill and stop by the library and that sort of thing. So we'll all be together. We should be starting construction in 2019. We have an outside facade rendering, so if you're in the library you can take a look or go on our Facebook page and you can see what the new library is going to look like. It's just beautiful. And now we start the really fun part. We start planning the interior and dividing up the space so that it best works for our needs and for the needs of the residents of Shelby Township. And pretty soon we'll be picking out paint swatches and floor samples and furniture, and this is the most fun part. So we're really excited for the new library. So the new library will be double the size of the library we have now. So currently in the Disco Elementary building, we have 12,400 square feet. The new library will be about 25,000 square feet. So we truly have double the amount of space, which is great. We'll have a technology lab, we'll have a dedicated teen area, we'll have a dedicated story time room, so we're not doing story time in the middle of our children's section. We'll have a beautiful fireplace. We've already received a donation of $20,000 to build the stone fireplace in the library from a local family, the Gale family. They're going to be donating that money in memory of Mr. Gale's father, who was a stonemason, so it's perfect. We're going to have a floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace, which will be beautiful, and there'll be a chance for windows on both sides, so you can look out at the park in our reading lounge there. And then just much more space for things like our Friends of the Library bookstore, and to put more books and movies and materials for people. So there's a little bit of everything, tons of meeting room spaces. So local clubs will be able to have their meetings at the library. So if you're Rotarian and you're looking for a space to have your monthly meetings, you can meet at the library. And we're excited to be able to host community groups at the library, and we'll have the space now to do that. We stay open throughout the holidays. People need to get their library fixed between Christmas and New Year's. So we are closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas, and we are closed on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But in between, you can still get your library fixed. We are one of the only buildings open in the township between Christmas and New Year's. We do have shortened hours. It's 9 to 3 on all the days between Christmas and New Year's. So come on down and check out. You can binge watch all the videos that you can fit into those that week, or pick up books, or bring the kids in to play with the train table and the dollhouse. But there's always something to do here, and just visit us between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. We'll be.
Real excited about 2019. Some of the most exciting times we've ever had here at Shelby Township Parks and Rec, and our Nature Center and Senior Center, which is all of our departments here in Shelby Township. Well, if you may have heard, may not have heard from some of our residents, that the township purchased the old Boys and Girls Club on 21 Mile Road. Now it will be called the Shelby Township Activities Center, which will house the Senior Center programs and the Parks and Rec department. So our focus in 2019 is going to be having that building up and running. We're planning, not hoping, planning to have it by 2019 July 2019, have the building open and running. 25,000 square feet on 8 acres. So there's already existing baseball field in the back, a large field that houses the soccer field. We're looking to add amenities in the backyard as I call it. At the activities center, we'll also house unlimited amount of indoor activities, which we're going to go through here in a minute. So moving to the inside of the building, we have a beautiful gymnasium, which we've never had before. So you got, it's basically a high school sized gym. It doesn't have the bleachers on the side, but we do have portable chairs we'll use for our parents and grandparents when they come watch the kids play. During the day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., it'll house the Senior Center ages 50 and over. During that time, we have many different programs and activities. As an example, if you're in the gymnasium, could start out early morning, drop-in basketball. Then we could have for a 4-hour window, we're going to have pickleball. We're going to have 3 pickleball courts, and we know we've been getting a lot of calls on the pickleball. It's up and coming. So indoor pickleball year-round at Shelby Township Activities Center. After the pickleball, we could have a volleyball league as an example. Then once you get, then we're going to have times for walking. We don't have a walking track, but it's going to be the perimeter of the gym that we can set up for the walking there. So after 5 o'clock now we're going to, Senior Center closes. That's just the gymnasium aspect of it. I shouldn't say the Senior Center closes because we still have programs for ages 50 and over after the fact. So now we have youth basketball in there, and we could have youth volleyball. It's just unlimited amount of times. Our sports coordinator, Mike Adams, is extremely excited he's coming up with new programs and ideas as we speak right now. But moving down the hallway, I love how it's a multi-use building, because some communities might have a rec building and then you have a senior center. Well, ours is combined. It's called using the classrooms in building to its maximum potential. Going down the hallway during the day for the Senior Center, we're going to have a lounge area, we're going to have an arts and craft room, we're going to have a game room, which is going to have pool tables, ping pong, dart, TV. During the day, we're going to have 7 rooms, and they're just going to be room 1 through 7. Well, each one can be unique, but it could have 6 different activities there in one room. So you have arts and crafts room, for example. You have the senior arts and craft programs, 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. After 5, we might have the elementary age kids in there learning how to paint. And then the next night they could have a junior high drawing class in there after 5 o'clock. So we're once again, I haven't been this excited in a while for the Parks and Rec and for our residents, because this is something Shelby Township really needs, is an activity center. And we're going to have many different activities: cooking classes, art classes, yoga classes, dance classes, on and on and on. We're going to have, you can rent the gym. You want to have a birthday party in there, a youth birthday party. Come on in, you get the room attached to the gym, you have your cake, you have your pizza, then you get an hour of gym time. Well, maybe you have 12 to 15 buddies, older adults, and you want to get a standing time, and you want to pay to have the gym rented out on a 2-hour basis on Saturday mornings every Saturday. Well, there you go. Now you got a place to play basketball with your buddies. So a lot of options. Real excited for 2019, and that's going to be our focus, 2019.
Are you interested in taking care of a reptile or amphibian at home, but not sure how to take care of them? Why not adopt one at our Burgess Shadbush Nature Center? One-year adoptions are $25 for a small animal and $50 for a large animal. You'll get an adoption certificate, and the adoption fee will help cover vet care and expenses for your animal. You're encouraged to come in regularly to take care of your animal. For more information, you can call the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center at 586-323-2478 or contact them at naturecenter@shelbytwp.org. You can visit the Nature Center yourself at 4101 Riverbends Drive off of the Ryan Road entrance of Riverbends Park.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I try to keep up with what these young people is doing and knowing.
I was at work and I just got a text from a number that I didn't know.
I sent him a text. He texts me back and say, "Who dis?" And I just thought that was the funniest thing.
The next few weeks, you just made fun of me, like would answer the door and say, "Who dis?"
Who dis?
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America, let's do lunch.
Humans have been gathering around fires, sharing stories for centuries. It appears these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire.
Oh my gosh, bear!
Wait just a minute. Is that the Smokey Bear?
He scared us.
How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? Precisely, the garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally the true test, feeling if the ashes are cool. It looks like they are. Bravo.
Wait, do you mind if we could just...
Ah yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe. But not so much by Smokey Bear.
Just 1 second, Smokey, wait.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're excited for a lot of interesting new programs. Our adult and teen education series is really taking off, so we're expecting that, along with our Nature Tales, all of those programs to keep growing. With all of the trails that are in our parks now, we've seen a lot more increased visitors at the Nature Center, so we're excited to see maybe a visitor center develop here on the grounds where people can come and this can be a waypoint for them on their travels through the township, through the Iron Bell Trail, as that gets finished here in Riverbends Park in the coming year or two. And so Lots of exciting things happening. Special events are growing. The advent of our new activities center, hopefully we'll be able to have a little display there to kind of spread out and get to people who might not be able to get to this side of the township. So lots of exciting things on the horizon for us for 2019. So we're going to be open December 27th through the 29th, and that'll be 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. So come visit us on winter break, get a chance to get out of the house and away from the screens and away from the new toys, and come see us, come see the critters and the new displays. Our displays are ever changing, and so we try and do it at least seasonally, at least every 6 months, if not seasonally. We try and change up our displays to give the public something new to learn about. So always a nice opportunity to come in during the holidays and warm up and enjoy a little bit of nature and on the indoor front. So the displays that we change up are our display cases. We don't tend to bring in too many new animals per se, but we'll give little scenic changes in the display cases and up in our upper displays as well. We also, as part of the State of Michigan Department of Environmental Quality grant, they provided some money for a large recycling display. So we'll have that coming up here in the near future, being set up, and it's kind of a rotating display so that we have things about composting, things about recycling and reusing, things about upcycling. So different topics that we can change out, not only in the display cases, but around the center as well. So beginning of the year is big on winter, since we start in the winter season. So we have our Winterfest coming up in late January. Then in February, our winter hike and cookout, as well as our Science Olympiad programs in early February as a brush up for the Science Olympiad competition that comes up in the springtime. So lots of, we hit the ground running right at the start of the year, and lots of great reasons to come out and visit the Nature Center.
Yes, we're coming off of a great year in 2018. It was a record-setting year for us, the most seniors we've had here ever, which is a wonderful way to finish out the year. We're looking forward to everything that 2019 has to offer, starting first and foremost with a new building, and we're excited about the new opportunities that will bring for us in expanding our programming, having the gym that we've wanted, and a whole range of new things that we're so looking forward to. Well, the new building opens up so many possibilities for us, and it's something that we're just getting started in planning, and we're looking forward to expanding our exercise programs, which is something that's been, that we've been trying to do for some time. We're also excited to have classrooms that we can use more often. We have more classrooms for more programming. We're hoping to expand our arts programming, hoping to expand our music programming as well, and just a multitude of things that we've not been able to do before. Gosh, I think we're so looking forward to, just a continued commitment by the township for senior programming and senior activities. We're excited for all of the possibilities, the new programs and plans that we have going on, and just haven't had the room to do it. So we're excited to bring in new programs and new activities and expand on what we currently do. The seniors are very excited about the new building. They're looking forward to all the changes that are going to come with that. I think that anything new and different can sometimes be challenging, and so there's some people that are worried about change, as all of us are. But I think we've tried to address that, and we've tried to make sure that everybody feels comfortable and they know that it'll be business as usual for us. It'll still be a great place to come to, even better than it is now. And we've had a lot of input, the Senior Center staff, as to how the building's going to be set up and how the building's going to be laid out. And I'm hopeful that the Parks and Recreation Department will be able to make it the best it can be for the seniors.